Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at these two expressions that we're adding together. First, in order to find the least common denominator, I have to go ahead and factor this trinomial. So we have x over x minus 1 plus 2x minus 1 over, I have x minus 2 and x minus 1. That's the way it factors. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the denominators. We have an x minus 1 and an x minus 1 here. So the greatest number that it appears in the denominator is ones. We have an x minus 1 here, and we have no x minus 1. So the greatest number of times that it appears is once. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to do is take this expression right here and this expression right here and consolidate it under one denominator. Okay, that's basically what we're doing when we add two fractions together, just whenever we did it with numbers. Okay, now what's different is that we factor the bottom like this so we can actually see it. So let's go ahead and look at so that's like, remember what I said in the class, we had 1 over 6 over 1 over 4 over 1 over 6, and then when we factor it, it becomes 2 plus 2 times 3, but the least common multiple of 2 times 2 and 2 times 3 is, you see that 2 appears twice and 3 appears once. And remember what I said, that you take this denominator and compare it to this denominator, and what it's missing is a 3, so I'm going to multiply the top and bottom by 3. That's how we get a 3 up here, and what's missing from this denominator compared to that denominator is that 2, so I'm going to multiply the top and bottom, or the numerator and the denominator, by 2, so we get this. This is what we're doing when we're adding fractions. We just didn't know it. Okay, so let's do the same thing here. Let's compare this denominator, let me use a different color, this denominator with the LC, the least common denominator that we created between the two denominators. What's missing is that x minus 2. So I'm going to multiply the denominator by x minus 2, and when I do that, I have to also multiply the numerator by x minus 2. So we have x times x minus 2. Over here on this one, both of these factors are contained, so we don't have to do anything. We can just take that exact numerator and then rewrite. And so I'm going to take this x and I'm going to distribute it in. Do it in color that you can kind of see better. Okay, so we have x squared. I'm about to run out of room. X squared minus 2x plus 2x minus 1 over x minus 1 and x minus 2. Let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and erase this side. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and combine like terms in my numerator. So I get x squared minus 1 over x minus 1 and x minus 2. Now I can go ahead and factor that numerator into x plus 1 and x minus 1. Before I simplify, I'm going to go ahead and take the restrictions. X cannot be 1 and 2. Okay, so we have x minus 1 and an x minus 1, and x plus 1 over x minus 2 is my final answer. There you go. Good job, guys.